team composition is more important. The ideas and how you think of the game is definitely more important.
In a bit of trouble here. Blinding Light will not save him. In fact, it's not Sumi which is going to be able to draw first blood here against the Coddle. Boom also reacting around the map pretty well. You can see the support's down bottom hunting for Raven. If not, even if they can't get the kill, which might actually happen here, FBZ, he's nearby with the Chalk.
Tango is coming.
Raven full mana though, they got a nice balance. Does not have the point, however, in the Stone Gaze. Rolling Thunder coming on through. Edge of the map a bit further away now with the 733 changes, so the roll's just not as impactful as you'd expect it to be. And Zephyr picks up the kill there with a level 2 concussive shot. Such is life now for the Medusa when you're out of mana. Xnova running for his life, but it looks like Carl's the one kind of getting kited out here. Level 3 Swashbuckle, not enough damage. Xnova hiding, just barely surviving, but eventually will be taken down there with a right click from Carl. What will it cost him though? Seems like his own life. Goes towards as Boom will smoke towards this. Pretty good positioning, but Blacklist, they're underneath a dire Observer Ward now, so we'll see if Yopaj can find the jump he's looking for, trying to interrupt the potential Rolling Thunder. Static Storm will do the trick, but Yopaj slow to a crawl, and he's being dragged away. Really good control here. Looks like they're going to have to drop the Rubik. Oh, and maybe the Pango. No, he gets the roll off just in time. Okay.
Somebody has to die, you know. You can't play a game of Dota and expect everybody to have 0 deaths and win the game.
Well, here goes Boom Esports, their first foray. Now, aggressively they'll go. Great warding from them all throughout. The Static Storm will split the supports as, Glimpse is going to break the last. It doesn't matter. Both supports are dead. Wins this game.
Yeah, smoked up by Blacklist. They have a Harpoon on the Magnus Dun, so this might actually help them get a pick off here.
Kpii with the Blink Dagger at the ready. FBZ is going to be the target. Harpoon into the Skewer, brought back into the Solar Bind. They don't want to commit the RP. They might not have to, and they don't. Wow. Bosku gets the kill there. Careful though, Yopaj poking and prodding from the side, finds the lasso onto Carl. There's going to be the Stone Gaze as well.
Oh, nice silence.
The Static Storm locks Raven inside as well. Xnova trying to escape, will go down. The tier 1 still up. They got to take that down. Okay, that's better.
Look at how they're setting up on Blacklist. You know, they have Observer Ward set up outside. They are all hugging the trees. This is pretty good setup.
Good setup. They have the Watcher here as well. That's going to be theirs. Potentially a ward up on that high ground as well. But of course, Boom with the outpost here can TP
Observer Ward, high ground.
Quickly. There's the high ground ward. Does not scout Blacklist rivalry quite yet, but there's going to go Raven kicking this one off. FBZ half mana pops the BKB. Spell stolen is Chakram. That's a nice one. But the
Magnus is coming in
trouble, but the KP gets off the RP just before the Static Storm. That's 2 cores already down as Natsumi. His life is numbered. Down he will go. Xnova trying to TP out, will make it out alive. The pretty good game, especially from behind. But it doesn't feel like outside of the lane.
Kpii, they got Kpii.
They did. Can they blow him up in time? Natsumi, no. RP's going to come out. Static Storm ignored by KP's BKB, but he does need to get out because no one else can back him up. Carl now rolls on through the fight as they have at least found Zephyr over on the backlines. Raven now connecting onto the fight is going to force FBZ out as well. Tim still chasing the Glimpse onto Raven, buying a little bit more time now for Boom to try and get the hell out of this fight. They don't like it. Carl, though, is fighting 1v1 versus Natsumi. A bit easier when he can't attack you for 4 seconds, that's for sure. Natsumi forced out then as FBZ still locked in place, activates his BKB now, looking for the kill onto Carl. Can't quite find it, however. They need a bit more damage. Not able to find it. FBZ TPing out in time.
In terms of the net worth right now.
So there's a key item here picked up by Natsumi now. He has MKB. Oh, we're immediately fighting. That's a big catch as well here. Can they burst Xnova? Do they have enough magic damage? No, not quite. Gets off the Static Storm, and now the damage onto Carl, not enough. We'll be able to get out alive here. Yopaj. Oh no, the lasso stolen. Bosku dragging him back into the RP, into the Rolling Thunder. Carl sends him home.
Gets on target.
Oh, okay. A Skewer on back. That's a very dead Zephyr. He will fall. FBC, and we'll see what he can do here. I think his impact to be a bit more limited, but he has found Kpii with some help out from the Glimpse. Bosco just jumps in with a lasso. Pardon me, he's dying to tier 4 towers. You're not an offlaner anymore, Bosco, but he has stolen Refraction to live a little bit longer. He will fall. Does get Kpii out alive quite crucially, and he's got buyback. FBZ a little bit out of mana now as Yopaj jumps right back on in, dragging Carl over to the hands of Natsumi, trying to burst him down, just a bit shy on the damage, but now stuck inside the Static Storm. He will go down. FBZ will eventually die to the Raven Deuce of damage, though it's a bit. That was Blacklist rivalry.
No, why back?
Really? Okay.
Oh.
That's why I'm not in this game. That's why I'm casting it. There goes Carl. He's going right on in. Finds the disarm as well. Onto the Templar Assassin. Natsumi in trouble. Is just going to die. Okay, hold on. Maybe you can go for a lasso back into Fountain. Oh, Kpii's not going to let that happen, though. At least not if your name is Xnova. There is a lasso. It's onto Carl. Oh, my goodness. But Yopaj dies so fast. RP is going to win, but it doesn't matter at this point because GG is called. Maybe it's not always so great to buy this thing, but when you get it for free, not bad. As Xnova is going to go down bot lane. Tims is going to be able to get the kill with, and looks like they changed the angle a little bit, 733, so that now the Scream and Pain also hits the target, which I imagine is the target of your Shadow Strike. I remember holding Yopaj, he might just be dead. He's going to try and turn and fight through this one, but will still go down, and Zephyr can do nothing. Into this is whenever a Quap builds an Orchid, I always look at her mid laner. Oh, her opponent in the mid lane, who this time is going to be doomed up, actually. Kpii finds a little bit of a better target than the Wolf, as the Sonic Wave will clean up that kill very easily. Big kill, 500 for 450 gold into the pockets of Kpii, as there's going to be a rupture onto the Wolf. So even if you're not doomed, you're certainly going to be ruptured still. Diving underneath the tier 2 tower goes the likes of Blacklist Rivalry. Punished here, though. Meteor Hammer catches 3 Winter, and that is going to be Boom cleaning up shop underneath their 2-2 tower. Great item for Storm Spirit here, especially if they can manage to catch the Quap in the mid lane. The smoke will break. They don't even need to throw any additional stuns. Killed her into the arena. Can the Meteor Hammer connect? Absolutely. Good damage onto Kpii. They need a little bit more. Natsumi will oblige. Blinking on it. That's a 3-man stun on the blast off, though. But where's the follow-up? There is none. Kpii will go down. Wouldn't be surprised if Natsumi wants to chase for more. He's going to stun himself, though, as he looks to go north. Tims instead goes down south. Instead, the Zip's going to be in for long range. Bosku goes down to Xnova. Actually, that's what I was going to say. They've kind of drawn this line here, which I cannot draw on the map. Kpii. Okay, he's just going to drop a Doom, but why not? Xnova running on over. Let's see what he can do. Is Raven.
Give him the Lotus. Give him the Lotus.
Oh, he's going to live.
Give him the Lotus.
I think he's going to be just fine, Winter. Raven, on the other hand, he's in a bit of trouble, as there's going to be the blast off on it, which will secure the king. Tims, he got Yopaj. He actually got him. And plan, are they just going to go?
Oh, Doom. They got a Doom off Storm.
And they actually get the kill here with enough damage, because Boom, they can connect now in the triangle. Good stun is going to find the maid, and they need a little bit more for the kill onto Yopaj. He's not going down yet. They tried to deny him, but he will fall. It's going to be Raven now in trouble, stuck against the walls of the arena. BKB allows him to at least shrug and run right through the arena. And the Meteor Hammer, but it's not Sumi now, who is going to go down. It's a buyback here on Yopaj with the BKB. Long duration. Raven is not really bothered whatsoever there. Now it's Zephyr trying to TP out in time. No chance for him there.
Too.
And the buyback out from Yopaj here. His life now under threat.
Storm is out of mana.
Carl as well, giving chase. Has another Orchid in 8 seconds, but Yopaj, he's pretty deep. Not deep enough, though. And without any support here, it's going to be Blacklist Rivalry who go chasing. Doomed on his first life. And then screamed at.
No, they're smoked up.
They are going to be smoked up. Really.
They have a scan? Oh, they don't have a scan.
This ward's good to watch the Watcher, or to watch the cliff here.
Here comes Bosku.
Yeah, we'll see who they can find. Okay, didn't quite catch him. They're going to see the ward now. Oh, okay, he's definitely going to see it as he's going to be pinned down onto the low ground, pulled back up.
He's tanky.
Out of range, actually, of Natsumi, who gets screamed.
Oh, he gets the Doom off.
There's the Doom. It's onto FBZ. Natsumi's just TPing out. No, gets rooted last second by the taser, I think. And he's going to go down to the Techies mines. Tims doing some work here as Xnova is going to be interrupted here by that Tims initiation. Carl with 2 kills. FBZ, no chance to TP out here as well, as that Arena of Blood will be where he's buried. All 5 heroes down from Boom.
Yes, game Kpii has been...
Oh, Kpii, there he goes. Okay, finds the Doom onto Natsumi. Has a refresher for the second BKB. Threatening for another Doom here. FBZ holding on to the arena. Will let loose now as... Oh, stolen arena here from Bosku. That's going to allow actually Carl to jump in. Maybe baiting him, but there's absolutely no follow-up with Natsumi dead.
Oh, they know. They stepped on the mine.
Yep. A bit difficult here. Tim's doing a good job on the warding game. They're going to try and bait Carl here, who does have a shield rune up. And oh no, they pushed him outside of the arena. Carl gets the BKB off easily. In fact, turns for the loaded. Sorry, make that the Orchid onto Yopaj. The bash, though, onto Raven. They get through his Lincoln Sphere here rather easily at the very least. And now they're going to turn back for Tim.
Vision, they don't have vision.
On the low ground, but they don't have the vision. The Doom now onto Natsumi. Gets rid of the Glimmer Cape debuff. And now he will go down, killed off by his own unstable concoction. Blacklist Rivalry looking for more. Zooming for more is Raven. He's pretty fast there. Zephyr running for his life. Oh, they're following a courier though. Oh, and they've seen it deliver its item. Natsumi, he might be in trouble. He knows there are enemies nearby. Gets off the Chemical Rage and the BKB, throwing the stun at the Kpii. The damage not sufficient though. They are going for the D ward. X-Nova is going to be able to pick it off. They don't have detection. Well, on hand they do now for X-Nova, but there's going to be the Doom. It's finally going to be now onto Natsumi. Chemical Rage still keeping himself alive. A second Doom now on FBZ prevents that fight-changing arena from coming out. Yopaj zipping and zapping around on the fight, but he's out of mana. He's TPing home, and Natsumi here, and now he's ruptured up. Is still fighting his ground. FBZ it goes in deep, as does Yopaj. He actually managed to intercept Kpii here. Can they indeed get the kill? No, because Yopaj drops the Doom. They will at least find the Bloodseeker. He's dead for 100 seconds. Yopaj does get a Force Staff away in time from Tims, who was looking for that kill. It's Carl now indeed. No, it's Bosku. He steals the ball, Lightning, and picks up the kill. Yopaj instantly buys back. Seems like they're going to finally be able to at least kill Bosku once this game, but it comes at a heavy price here of the buyback from. And that might be all for him this game, as Boom down 1. Might have to wait for their next time to try and find another win here in Div 1. Good damage on Natsumi as he's already doomed, already dead. Has buyback with the rupture. It's onto FBZ. Forced back into the base, at least safe for now, but no, Carl is going to be able to get the kill onto him in the base. Is getting stunned, forced back near the fountain, but blinks back in time to safety. Nice zip onto 2. We'll catch an FBZ as well. Following up. Oh no, Bosku lifts him up, interrupts the Meteor Hammer. Would have connected onto 2. In the meantime, it's Kpii and Raven who put down Natsumi for the second time. That will be Boom falling in 2 as it's Blacklist rivalry with new offlaner Kpii, who sweep Boom 2-0 in their opening series.